What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are soft resetting for Articuno. We're going to continue our hunt from the last stream. We made it to 550 encounters, so hopefully today's stream doesn't end because my PC crashes, because that's what happened last stream. My PC crashed last stream, so I had to end stream early, sadly. Hopefully nothing like that happens today, man. Hopefully. Wild with a new username. What is going on? My cousin's in the chat. Francesco, what's good, bro? AFC, welcome in as well. Screamu, I'm me. Welcome in, everybody. Big Game Horror as well. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, we're back, by the way, chat. We're back streaming at 6 p.m. EST. Summer break is it's over, man. My summer break is over, so we're back starting streams at 6 p.m. EST. During the summer I was starting at 4 p.m. EST, but yeah, we're back to 6 p.m. EST. Yay, I have to go to school. Yay. Anyway, chat, let's jump straight into the hunt. I already did the encounter. This is 551, so yeah, jump straight into the hunt. So far with the birds, to those of you who are new, or not new, or to those who haven't been in recently, we have been getting very lucky with the legendary birds. We've been getting very lucky. I got Moltres in 1010 encounters. I got Zapdos in 771 encounters. Could I get Articuno under 1,000? That is the question today. I think today we're gonna go up to 1,000 encounters. But yeah, let me know, chat. Let me know. Pokemon Presents was today. Let me know your guys' opinions on what got revealed. Let me know if you're disappointed or if you're happy. Me personally, I'm happy with the outcome. I knew there wasn't going to be anything big. Honestly, I was surprised we even got a new game, Pokemon Friends. It's a puzzle game. I'm surprised we even got a new game, if I'm being honest. I was expecting this presents or direct, whatever you want to call it. I was expecting it to be just gameplay footage of ZA and champions. That's all I expected. I didn't expect anything more than gameplay footage for ZA and champions. So let me know if you guys thought there was going to be other stuff. Let me know your guys' thoughts, man. Screamer said disappointed. How come? How come? I missed like 3 or 4 streams. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's Roblox, the puzzle game. Yeah, it's meant for kids. That puzzle game, Pokemon Friends. Playing a fire game right now. I'm gonna gatekeep it. Goddamn, bro doesn't want anyone to know what he's playing. Me personally, okay, my biggest concern is that, okay, obviously they showed off Mega Dragonite. Okay, they showed off Mega Dragonite today. I want to know now, like, there's no way Mega Dragonite is the only new Mega Pokemon we're getting. Like, that's my concern personally. That's my concern. Like, are we only getting one new Mega, or are they just not gonna show us whatever the new ones are until the game comes out? That's my that's my concern. I mean, we kind of spoke about it already. Yeah, we talked about it over text a little bit. Also, chat, the SIRs for the Mega Evolution set look so good, man. They look so good. They showed off a lot of the Mega Evolution TCG set. The SIRs look amazing. Laid away, what's good, bro? Bro, I really want to pack that Mega Venusaur EX SIR, dude. I really want to pack it, dude. I really want to pack it. I'm gonna be buying, I swear, like when Mega Evolution comes out, I already pre-ordered an ETB and everything. I'm gonna be buying as much as I can for Mega Evolution. That set, when it drops, I want to pop money on that set. We have not seen Mega Evolution in TCG sets since X and Y, or no, we've seen some Mega GX cards in Sun and Moon. So Sun and Moon was like the last time we ever really got Megas in TCG, you know? And I talked about it a bit in my video that came out today on my second channel. I started collecting Pokemon cards back in the XY era, like back in the Mega Evolution era. That's when I started collecting cards. I have a shiny Mega Gyarados. It's the only Mega card I have. It's not at all in good condition, but I have one, you know? Like, I packed one as a kid. So I want to relive that by packing Megas as an adult. So that set, I'm going to go absolutely insane on. Lace, what is good? What is good? Maybe they could have made Mega Dragonite a bit more original instead of fusing Dragonair and Dragonite. I saw a lot of people saying that. I mean, to me personally, my first thoughts when I saw Mega Dragonite, my first thoughts was Mega Dragonite should have been normal Dragonite. That was my first thoughts when I saw Mega Dragonite. Everyone, like, or most people complain how Dragonite looks nothing like Dratini and Dragonair. I see a lot of complaints where Dragonite looks nothing like Dratini and Dragonair, and Mega Dragonite is Dragonite and Dragonair fused into one pretty much. My original thought when I very first saw Mega Dragonite, in my head I said to myself, I'm like, Mega Dragonite should have been Dragonite. Like, Mega Dragonite fits the line more because it actually looks like more Dragonair. But as a Mega, it's definitely such an underwhelming Mega. Like, Dragonite's such a sick Pokemon. It's a pseudo legendary. You would expect it to have like something crazy good looking, but instead they literally just put its pre-evolution in Dragonite. That's it. That's all they did. They just fused Dragonair and Dragonite together. You know, to me, it kind of looks more like a Paradox Pokemon than it does a legendary. Now that I think of it, it looks more like a Paradox Pokemon than it, not a legendary. It looks more like a Paradox Pokemon than it does a Mega, in my opinion. It still looks good for a Mega though. I don't think it looks good for a Mega. For a normal Pokemon like a Paradox, I feel like that would have been really cool. Crispy, what's good? Steelix as well, welcome in. But yeah, my first thought was literally ew. Bro, I really want Mega Mewtwo, but I don't own any Pokemon games that have Mega Evolution. God damn, bro. There's only a few. It's literally only X, Y, Oras, Sun, Moon, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee that have Megas. Now ZA looks more like a fourth evolution or a cross evolution. To me, Mega Dragonite looks like it should have been the original Dragonite, because a lot of people complain how Dragonite looks nothing like Dratini and Dragonair. So Mega Dragonite actually looks like an evolution to Dragonair compared to Dragonite. Dragonite does not look like an evolution to Dragonair. Mega Dragonite does. Or a Paradox. It looks like it could be a past version Paradox, you know? That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like a Mega. But I'm disappointed with Mega Dragonite. Good thing I didn't wake up at 3 a.m. to watch it. I woke up at 9 a.m. to watch it. I watched it in bed. Originally, I was going to stream it. But then I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, it's not going to be a big presence. Like, we're not going to get Generation 10. We're not going to get Black White. Like, I knew that right away. I'm like, it's literally just going to be ZA gameplay and Champions gameplay. I knew that's what it was gonna be going into it, so I decided not to stream it. I wanted to watch it live, but I decided not to stream it because if I would stream that, I would have to wake up at like 7:30 in the morning, you know. And then if I would have streamed the presents, I would not be live right now doing Articuno. If I would have streamed in the morning, I wouldn't have streamed at night. So I decided not to stream it. And honestly, I think I made the better decision not to stream it. Because literally all we got out of that presents was Mega Dragonite, pretty much. I mean, no, I can't say that, because we did, TCG fans like me, we did get to see SIRs, not SARs. We got to see SIRs for Mega Evolution, which that set looks so sick, bro. It looks so sick, man. I already pre-ordered an ETB for the Pokemon Center ETB. I want more, man. I want more, dude. Yeah, but I love that Starbucks drink. It's my favorite. Yeah, I need the caffeine. I get the caramel one. I usually get caramel or vanilla. I'm not gonna lie, caramel and vanilla taste the same. But yeah, bro, the new Mega Evolution set looks crazy good. Pokemon Champions. I'm excited for Pokemon Champions. I was about to say the same thing. It actually looks really, really fun. Like, and I'm someone that doesn't really do Pokemon battles. I don't really do Pokemon battles. I'm a shiny hunter. I rarely ever, like, actually, I don't think I've ever done competitive battles. You know, I think the closest thing to competitive battles that I've ever done is Pokemon Go League. And that's not Pokemon battles. You're just tapping your screen and then swiping for your charge move. It's not battles. I learned type advantages through that. I definitely learned type advantages through Go Battle League. But like, that's not Pokemon battle. So I'm not a battler at all. But yeah, Pokemon Champions honestly looks really fun. And for someone who's not a battler, to me, this looks like a way to get into battling. So I actually cannot wait for that game to come out. I am a little bit disappointed though that it's coming out in 2026. Because the presents that we got in February, it said it was coming out in 2025, which means they delayed Pokemon Champions. I guess they're putting their focus on ZA, I would hope. If Champions got delayed, we also don't know if it's going to be free yet or if it's going to be paid, but it's going to be on Switch and mobile. So I would assume it's going to be free if it's going to be on mobile. Which means it'll probably be filled with in-game purchases, but oh my god, some of these leaks of new megas are so bad. I don't really believe leaks too much. In fact, it looks like a past Dragonite. That's what I'm saying. It looks like a Paradox past form Dragonite. It doesn't look like a mega. It's still cool, but it could have been so much better, man. Could have been so much better. Hey, but hey, if it looks disappointing, but it's insanely good, it doesn't really matter. That's another thing too. Realistically, it doesn't matter. A lot of people are saying it could be a fairy type. I can see that. Storm was good. I can see it being a fairy type. That would be a really OP typing. A dragon fairy. That'd be pretty OP. Would not mind that at all. The same, the caramel so much better. To me, they taste the exact same. Caramel and vanilla. I'm gonna crush you. I don't do battling, pro, so you probably will. Did you see the Steelix gym in the ZA part of the presents? I did not see that. I'm on Mega Milk Tank. Here's wait, I talked about this for like literally a couple seconds. I want to revisit this because Crispy just put this thought back in my head. Okay, the game comes out in October. Okay, the game comes out in 3 months. It's literally in 3 months. October's in 3 months. Okay, the game comes out in 3 months. And so far, we've only seen one new Mega. We've only seen Mega Dragonite. Does that mean, this is my biggest concern about ZA. Does that mean that Mega Dragonite is the only new Mega Pokemon that we're gonna see in ZA? Or is there other new Megas that they just haven't showed us yet? That's my concern. Because let's look at the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire trailer, for example. In the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire trailer of the game, they did not just show off one mega. They showed off almost every new mega that you can get in that region. In ZA, they've only showed us one new mega. So does that mean we're only getting one new mega? Or are we getting other ones? Because me personally, I don't care about what the megas look like. I couldn't care about what Mega Dragonite looks like. I don't care, realistically. I don't care that it looks the way that it is. It could look worse, you know? I don't care. Me personally, I want to see new megas. I don't want Dragonite to be the only new mega. Because that to me will be more disappointing. That to me will be super disappointing, actually. It'll probably kill the game for me. I'm not gonna lie, it'll probably kill the game for me. Sure, it's cool to see megas come back, but there's so much hype around new megas coming out, and we're even getting a Mega Evolution set releasing alongside it. And also in that Mega Evolution set, is there gonna be a Mega Dragonite card? Are they gonna make a Mega Dragonite card? Like a Mega Dragonite EX? Are they gonna do that? Because I think that'd be really sick. But yeah, I really hope Dragonite is not the only new mega that's coming out. I really hope it's not. Like, I really, really hope it's not. I'd be so disappointed if it is. I did that in Sword Shield. My only problem is I cannot do special moves. I'm gonna go for a bit talking with my dad. All good. Bro, I posted my first Reddit post on Sunday and now it has 350,000 views in 15 posts. God damn, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, Reddit's Reddit's actually a really good place to gain exposure. Nah, if they don't bring in Mega Flycon, I'm gonna lose it. The truth is we won't know till it releases. As sources said, the only true wisdom is well, yeah, obviously we'll figure out when the game comes out, but like, bro, I feel like personally, I feel like the Legends ZA like rollout of the game has been so dry. I feel like it's been so dry. I feel like the game is so close to coming out. It's literally like pretty much 3 months away from coming out. And we still only like, we know like nothing about the game pretty much. You know, we still don't know much about the game. I feel like the trailers that we've gotten for the game haven't shown a lot. If the game is what the trailers are, then it's gonna be a disappointing game, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's what it's gonna be. If the trailers are what the game is gonna be, then to me, it's gonna be a disappointing game. There has to be more that they're not showing us. I get it, it's gonna be a battle focused game, like with the whole ranking system. That's the storyline. I'm talking about like the map and stuff like that. We've seen like 1 or 2 areas in Lumio City. That's it. The wild areas look so small, like really small. Only 1 new mega. If that's actually all we're getting, in my opinion, it's gonna be a disappointing game. But Generation 10 is right around the corner. What about Mega Doug Trio? I feel like, what would they do for that? I feel like they would just add more Diglets. I feel like that's all it would be. Did you redeem the Pokemon Go code from the presents? I did. You get to pick for a what is it? You get to pick a G-Max between the Galar starters. I picked the grass type. I picked Grookey because I already have a G-Max Cinderace, and I don't really like. Is it Inteleon? I think that's what it's called. I don't really like that one much, so. I picked Cinderace because I don't have it in my decks. Nice, dude. I think this G-Max Cinderace is the best one out of the three, I'm pretty sure. I already have a G-Max Cinderace, so I didn't pick it. That's why I didn't pick it, because I already have one. Otherwise, if I didn't have a G-Max Cinderace, I would have picked it. But I have one. Chat, I think it's a Jigglypuff spotlight hour right now. I just opened Pokemon Go and there's so much Jigglypuff around me. So much Jigglypuff. Also, another thing I'm kind of disappointed about in the presents today, I'm surprised they did not announce a new TCG Pocket set. I'm really surprised there was no new TCG Pocket set. So far, we've been getting a new set every month. We've been getting a new TCG set like every month so far. TCG Pocket set like every month. And we got no new one this month. So I'm surprised they didn't announce a new one. I was looking forward to that because this Eevee set that like we're currently on, I finished it already. I already finished it. Now whenever I open up the Eevee set, I'm just kind of chasing the full arts. But yeah. Kind of wished we got a new Pocket set. I mean, Eevee was fairly decent, to be honest. I know, but it's a small set. It's a small set. Like, we still haven't gotten a big set in TCG Pocket. Like, the last big set in Pocket that we've gotten was the first one. You know, the one with Pikachu, Charizard, and Mewtwo. That is the only big set in Pocket we have. You know? The Dialga Palkia one was a small set. The Arceus one was a small set. The Eevee one's a small set. You know? The Sun and Moon one is a small set. Just been getting small sets here and there, like every month. I'm waiting for a big set, dude. I just watched your TCG video. It was really good. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I pulled some good ass cards in there, man. I made a way more profit than I thought I was gonna make with that ETB, man. This week in the mail, actually, sometime this week, it should come in this week at least. It says it's estimated delivery between yesterday and Friday, and it's only Tuesday, so hopefully it comes in like tomorrow or something like that. But my White Flare ETB is coming in the mail. I have a White Flare ETB coming in the mail, and I have a copy of Pokemon Heart Gold for the DS coming in the mail too. I don't know if they're gonna come in together because I ordered the copy of Heart Gold like a month ago. And I ordered the White Flare like 3-4 days ago. But yeah. PO Box when? I wanna, before I get the PO box, I'm waiting for this whole car thing to finish. Like, once my grandfather signs the paper for his car to be mine and my brother's, I'm gonna figure out my, like, how much I have to pay monthly for car insurance. And then after that, after I figure out my price for car insurance, is when I'm gonna like open up the PO box, because I need to make sure I could afford it, you know. But yeah, because I'm only working like 3-hour shifts when I'm in school. I'm working 3-hour shifts 3 days a week when I'm in school, so I'm not making much, but my mindset of it though is I'm a student, I'm supposed to be poor. That's my mindset of it, which is true. I'm a student, I'm supposed to be poor. But yeah, you're a small set, don't see EV bullying you. Bro, in Spain I went to this anime store and they had a bunch of swords. My dad said that I could buy one, but my mom said that we couldn't take a sword home, so I had to order one online. God damn. Yeah, I don't think you could bring a sword on a plane. But yeah. Car insurance isn't needed unless you crash. God damn. Yeah, but if you get in a big accident, then it's like a $10,000 repair, compared to if you have car insurance, it's just however much you're paying monthly. That's why you need it. That's like saying vacation isn't needed unless you die. I read that wrong, not vacation. Vaccination isn't needed unless you die. I mean, a lot of people are vaccine free. A lot of people are against vaccinations. I have I don't have every vaccination actually. I don't have tetanus vaccine. I've never got the tetanus shot, and I work in an auto parts warehouse. But I don't know. No medicine isn't needed unless you have the condition. That's true. Chat, I don't take meds at all. I don't take meds at all. Like, even when I'm like sick, I don't take Advil or Tylenol. Like, even if I swear, even if I have like the nastiest headache ever, I don't take medication for it. Even if I have a nasty ass sore throat, I never take cough medicine. I don't take meds. I don't swallow pills. Me personally, the way I see it, one, I have a hard time swallowing pills. I don't know why. I just can't swallow a pill. I could, if I really tried to, I could, but I have a really hard time swallowing pills. I don't know why. And two, I also, like, let's say I have a massive headache. I don't want to take Advils or Tylenol because I don't want to then, every single time I have a headache, I don't want to rely on taking Advils or Tylenol. I usually just tough it out. Because then if I take an Advil or Tylenol every single time I have a headache, then every time I get a headache, I'm gonna need one to function. So I don't take it. That's what I do. I'll send you potatoes if you get a PO box. Please don't send me food. I talked about this last stream. Please, no one send me food when I get a PO box. Or I swear to God, I'll take it down. I'm being dead ass. If someone sends me food, the only food I will accept in my PO box is food that does not rot or go bad or expire. like candy and stuff like that, I'll take it because it doesn't go bad if it's sealed, you know. That's the only food I'll take in my PO box, is stuff that won't go bad or rot. But yeah. Have you played Bonanza? I'm considering getting it. My brother got it. My brother bought it when he was in Toronto. I haven't asked him how it is yet, but my brother's been playing it. Donkey Kong Bonanza. A lot of people are saying it's gonna get Game of the Year. A lot of people are saying that. In the US, car insurance is mandatory in most states. It's mandatory in Canada too. You can't drive unless you're insured. Yeah, I don't take meds at all either. In fact, I'm sick right now and I haven't taken any medication. Even when I removed my wisdom teeth, I didn't take a single painkiller. They give you painkiller, I didn't take a single one. Even at times when it was really bad, I didn't take a single one. I'd have car insurance since I was 16 when I started driving, and I used the car insurance for the first time. Someone hit and run my car. God damn, dude. That's a hefty charge. A hit and run. I hope you took legal action on that. I used to struggle with pills, but since I have to take 12 meds daily now, I'm better at it. I can't swallow a pill. I don't know what it is. I just can't swallow a pill. My girlfriend's in the chats. Elise back from dinner. I played Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nice. I really want to get it. I really want to get it, but it's $110 Canadian. It's $110 Canadian. So I'm gonna wait till like a Christmas sale. So yeah. Or like a spring sale, you know? When's Good Friday or Black Friday? No, Black Friday is after Christmas. Black Friday is the day after Christmas. So, Black Friday sale. When's Good Friday? I know they do Good Friday sales and Black Friday sales. Boxing Day. No, Black Friday's not after Christmas. It's Boxing Day that's after Christmas. When's Black Friday? Black Friday is not... Yeah, I was thinking of Boxing Day. When's Black Friday? Black Friday is after Thanksgiving. When's American Thanksgiving? We do our Thanksgiving on a different day. When's American Thanksgiving? So I know when Black Friday is. December 13th, I think. You for real? October 12th? That's our Thanksgiving. The UK and Canada do Thanksgiving on the same time. It's in October. The first like Monday of October. Not the first Monday, but like the second Monday of October is usually Thanksgiving or something like that. In Canada and the UK. Black Friday is after Thanksgiving, November 27th. Okay. We don't do Thanksgiving. Oh damn. In the UK, we don't give thanks, we take them. Yeah, there was a police report, but we couldn't find who hit my car. The insurance claim my car was total loss, so they paid me value for my car. I got 7K, so I used it to get another car. Nice, dude. At least you got paid for it. Well, that's what insurance is for. Ralph, what is good, bro? What's good, my guy? This whole car incident happened 3 weeks ago. Are you for real? That's insane. What kind of car was it? What kind of car did you have? 12 October was a random guess. So pretty funny that I got a weird, that I got your weird Quebecian one. It all of Canada does it on the same day. It's not just Quebec. It's like Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure is October 11th. I'm pretty sure. Let me check right now, because usually on different days. It's always on a Sunday. It's always on a Sunday. Let me check. I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving is on October 11th in Canada. Oh no, it's on a Monday. It's on October 13th. Thanksgiving is October 13th this year. The fuck is going on? I'm surprised I still remember that. To those of you who don't know why Ralph put a seal, it's because seal in French is fuck. It's not spelled like F-U-C-K, it's spelled P-H. But it's spelled like P-H-U-Q-E or something like that. But yeah, I'm surprised you remembered that, man. I just hit a 700 Duolingo streak. Goddamn, dude. I deleted Duolingo. I ended up deleting it. I was on like a 175-day streak and I ended up deleting it. I don't know, man. Like I said, the UK, we don't give thanks for nothing but tea and crumpets. Goddamn, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. Gotta keep the streak going, I think. The green owl knows where I live. This is what happened with my Duolingo. Originally, I was only doing Duolingo. The only reason why I continued doing it, because if it was up to me, I would have stopped. Like, it was up to me ultimately, but like, I would have stopped doing it a long time ago, like, I'm being honest. But I wanted to keep a streak up, and eventually I got to a high streak, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it going. And I made it to 175. And then it would have been day 176, but I forgot to do my Duolingo during the day, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. And I tried doing a lesson, and I lost all my hearts on the last question. I lost my 5th heart on the last question. And it takes 5 hours to regenerate 1 heart. And I didn't have enough coins to buy new ones, and I just didn't feel like watching ads. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna have enough time to keep my streak up. So I just deleted the app. But yeah. Didn't you have streak freezes? I didn't care. I saw an excuse to finally stop doing it, so I stopped doing it. But yeah. Girl just gave me a bento with fried chicken and a spam musubi. What is that? She's pretty too, but she's engaged. Lol. God damn, dude. You can't be a homewrecker, man. You got away from the owl at least. That's what you think. Look behind you. I keep getting emails from Duolingo, dude. I didn't really get away. Keep getting emails. No shiny. Bro, Google Musubi? Sure. Let's do this, see what this is. Oh yeah. This fish stuff. I don't like fish. So it's probably why I don't know what it is. Hawaiian spam musubi. That's like, don't they have that with like sushi stuff? I don't know. I don't know my fish. I'm not a big fish guy. Today, since I started work at 9:30 on Tuesday, I only get to watch the presents for Pokemon. God damn. How did you feel about it? How did you feel about the presents? I go in late on Tuesdays, but stay late. Goddamn, dude. Well, it's only normal. I on a full day shift, which by the way, tomorrow, either tomorrow or Thursday, one of the two, is my last full-time day of work before I go back to part-time. The reason why it's tomorrow or Thursday is because what I'm gonna do, don't tell my work. No one I know at work watches my channel. I'm gonna ask for vacation days. Tomorrow when I'm at work, I'm gonna ask for vacation days. I'm gonna ask for, I work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, okay? I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna ask for this Thursday off, next Monday, next Wednesday, and next Thursday. I'm gonna ask all for paid vacation days. Why? Because I go back to school next week. And they don't know that. They don't know that. So if I ask for paid vacation days on the days that I work for next week, then I'm gonna get paid to be in school. Because normally on those days I'd be back at school, you know, so I'd be working 3-hour shifts instead of 8. But if I take my vacation days, I'll be on 8-hour shifts for those paid vacation days. So I'll get paid to be in school next week. If I ask for my vacation days. And then I'm going to tell them I go back to school. I go back to school next week, but I'm going to tell them I go back to school the week after. So yeah. And the reason why I'm gonna ask for Thursday off is because Thursday is the day my girlfriend is going to London, so I'm gonna track her flight like the whole day. Her flight is through the nighttime, so I'm not gonna sleep at all. Thursday night I'm not sleeping. I'm gonna stay up for 48 hours. Because I'm gonna track her flight the whole night. So I don't want to work that day if I'm gonna stay up all night to track a flight. So yeah. If I don't have 3 accumulated days, does this count as tax evasion? No, it doesn't, because I'm getting paid for hours that I should be working. They just don't know I'm, because that week I should be going back to part-time, but I'm telling them I'm not, so they're gonna pay me as if I was full-time. That's it. But in reality, I'll be in school. Either way, I'm not working. Whether I'm in school or I have vacation days that week, either way, I'm not working. Because I'm in school. I'm a part-timer that week. They just don't know that. But yeah. Back from dinner. Nice, bro. You plain stalking. That's super creepy. What? All right. No shiny. Chocolate is so delicious. I haven't had chocolate in a hot minute. Chat, I actually I have a whole bag of Twizzlers. I ate half of it already. That's why it's wrapped up like this. But I have a whole bag of Twizzlers just here. Probably eat that later. Colton, what's good? By the way, chat, my like shorts, bro, on Instagram, they have been popping off, dude. They've been popping off. On Instagram, I've had in the last 30 days 110,000 views in 30 days on my Instagram, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm actually about to hit 1,500 followers on Instagram. My Instagram is so close to overtaking my second channel. My Instagram is less than 200 followers away from overtaking my second YouTube channel in followers. Which is crazy. I'm gonna go to bed. It's late here, 12:44 a.m. Goddamn, bro. I'll catch you in the next one, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I gotta go. I'm on holiday at the moment. Wi-Fi is terrible. It's all good, bro. Where are you on holiday? I just went from number 14 to number 4 instantly. Goddamn. The XP thing. I still don't really know how it works too much. I'm not even gonna lie. No shiny. Nodding a Mashir, home of Robin Hood. Goddamn. So you get XP for chatting. We're sending gifts / super chat messages. Oh damn. No shiny. No shiny yet. Chat, I've been multi-hunting or dual hunting off stream. I've been doing Articuno encounters while doing Omnimite encounters for fossils in Let's Go. No luck in either, but hey. It's a great way to advance. A really great way to advance. After the stream, I gotta record a bunch of voiceovers for YouTube Shorts. 10 voiceovers, actually. 5 shiny Pokemon redesigns and 5 can you guess shorts. I gotta do 10 different voiceovers. And yeah. Pretty much all I gotta do today. This morning before stream, I edited my last 2 shorts from the old batch, and I recorded 10 new ones. Hold on. Oh yeah, chats. Since we're since I stream at night again, mukbang. Got some spaghetti, man. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh, I know all you can see is Galarian Articuno, but yeah, dude. Got some spaghetti, dude. Yeah, sure, I'll pin you this time. Normally I don't pin because I want the members emotes, but I'll pin yours. Why is everyone gone? Why is every stream avatar so small? Mass scale. Someone did mass scale and made everyone super mini. Super duper mini, dude. I got shiny Articuno once on accident. How does that happen? That's insane. That is insane, dude. I pinned you, Screamo. Battle Royale, let's run it, bro. I'm gonna take a nice bite of my spaghetti, dude. Oh, yeah. Finally, after 7 months of being ignored. I never ignored it. I just never pinned it because I like having the members emotes as in the pin message. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, man. I love spaghetti, dude. Elise has won in the Battle Royale. In the Pokemon Go Battle Pass, you can get a Articuno, and I wasn't even looking at my phone, and I got the shiny. Okay, damn. I was gonna say, Pokemon Go, it's yeah, like you can find shinies really easily. I think Pokemon Go legendaries are 1 in 20. Legendaries in Pokemon Go are 1 in 20. Whether it's research, wild spawns like the Galarian birds, even Azelf and Uxie and Mesprit are, you can get wild spawns for those. They're actually the only legendaries you can get wild spawns. Those, every legendary in Pokemon Go is 1 in 20. So Pokemon Go is reason. I thought you were talking about like a main series game. Like you just, let's say in Let's Go, you went to go catch your Pokedex Articuno or something and it was shiny. That would have been insane. That would have been really insane. Like my Apom, for example. I don't know if you guys remember, chat, to this day, that, like, when I did the region hunt, the can you get, or not can you get, the eye shining into the Pokemon in every region video, to this day, the Johto region, when I headbutted a tree with my level 1 Togepi that was named after Ralph, my level 1 Togepi that was named after Ralph, I headbutted a tree in Heart Gold because I wanted, not because I was shiny hunting, because I wanted to get a Heracross for my team. That's all I wanted. I wanted to get a Heracross for my team. I headbutt a tree, and the very first encounter is a shiny Apom. To this day, that is by far the luckiest I've ever been in any shiny hunt I've ever done. Was the shiny Apom, the random shiny Apom in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Especially too, I wasn't even looking for a shiny. I just wanted something in my team. I still remember it was the region hunt, and for Johto, I was gonna get the freebie Gyarados. I wasn't even gonna shiny hunt. I think I was just playing through the game, doing the gyms, because I wanted the free Gyarados. I was taking Johto as a freebie because I knew it was gonna be a hard challenge. So I took Johto as a freebie and tried going for the free shiny Gyarados that you get after like the 5th gym badge, and I managed to get a shiny Apom instead. Trying to find a Pokemon in my team that would get me through the game. To this day, it's the luckiest I've ever been in any shiny hunt. And it was in Heart Gold Soul Silver too, where the odds are 1 in 8,192, which is crazy, dude. Crazy. Shiny Zekrom was also really lucky. That shiny Zekrom, not Zekrom, I don't know why I'm saying Zekrom. That shiny Zygarde was really lucky too. When I got shiny Zygarde in Dynamax Adventures, that was super lucky too. Bro, I got it in 3 wins, 3 dubs. I got shiny Zygarde in Dynamax. I did it in 1 live stream. We will get an underodd shiny Articuno. Without a doubt, a ball said. Hopefully that's true. Hopefully that is true. A underodds could be 4,095 though. Because it's 4,096. So 4,095 is still under odds. Imagine we get it there. I can't complain. It's still under odds. If we do, it's still under odds. Can't complain. That Blastoise was so big it was blocking the roulette wheel. Goddamn Blastoise, my phone just fell on my face. That's the worst feeling ever, man. I got a shiny Origin Form Dialga from Pokemon Go Fest last year. Damn, dude. I still don't have a shiny Dialga in Pokemon Go. And I've done a lot of fucking raids for it. I can actually check. Chat, the odds of finding a shiny in Pokemon Go, or for a legendary, the odds of finding a shiny legendary in Pokemon Go is 1 in 20. Okay? Every time Dialga's in raids, whether it's Origin Form or the normal, you know, any form, whatever. Dialga in general, whenever it's in raids in Pokemon Go, I grind for it because it's one of my favorite shiny legendaries. You know, it probably is my favorite shiny legendary. I'm not gonna lie. I have, oh my god, dude, I have seen 54 I've seen 54 Dialga and I've caught 50 in Pokemon Go. The odds are 1 in 20 for legendaries. So I've gone over odds twice. I've done 54, so I'm actually 6 Dialga away from going over odds 3 times in Pokemon Go. I'm 6 Dialga encounters away from going over odds 3 times for shiny Dialga in Pokemon Go. And by the way, chat, a solid 40 of those raids were remote raid passes. Lunala's in raids right now. Since when were you able to get Lunala? There's a Lunala raid at my park. Since when was Lunala in raids? Lunala and Solgaleo. I swear they were only in raids because of... Or actually, they were never in raids. I swear the only ways you were able to get Lunala and Solgaleo in Pokemon Go was through Cosmog. Or like research. God damn, there's a Lunala raid in my local park. I didn't even know it was in raids. It can't be shiny though, so it's not like you could shiny onto it. It's locked. By the way, chat, this morning got myself a Shadow Shiny Trapinch. Shadow Shiny Trapinch. Which, by the way, that's my second Shadow Shiny Trapinch. I got one like maybe last year when it was in raids. Yeah, it was not in raids. It was in Team Rocket. Trapinch was in Team Rocket leaders last year. And yeah, I got it last year and I got it again this year. So I have 2 Shadow Shiny Trapinch in Pokemon Go. Yeah. Lunala is now, so Solgaleo just ended. No shiny is available. Yeah, there's no point of raiding it then, my opinion. If it's not shiny huntable, to me at least, because I have like 3 Lunalas and like 2 Solgaleos because of Go Fest last year with the Necrozma stuff. If they can't be shiny, they're not worth it for me. I only have 2 Shadow Shinies. It's an Armaldo line complete. God damn. I have like 6. I think I have like 6 Shadow Shinies. This is the first Shadow Shiny I've gotten in over a year though. Last one I got was so long ago. I could check. Shiny and Shadow. Yeah, I have 6. I have 6 Shadow Shinies in Pokemon Go. I have 6 Shadow Shinies. I have a Shadow Shiny Arcanine. Well, it was a Growlithe. I evolved it into Arcanine. I have a Shadow Shiny Scizor. It was a Scyther. Evolved into Scizor. I have a Shadow Shiny Metagross, which I actually best buddied. It was a Beldum, obviously evolved it all the way up. I best buddied it. That's probably my best Shadow Shiny that I have. Is a Shadow Shiny Metagross. I have a Shadow Shiny Aerodactyl, a Shadow Shiny Flygon, and now a Shadow Shiny Trapinch. So I got 2 Trapinches, you know, but yeah. Maybe your me avatar has giant googly eyes. Oh my god. The Mew. Also, yesterday I hatched a 100% IV ducklet. Ralph, Bobcat is wild. He changed his username. By the way, do you want me to start calling you Bobcat or do you want me to keep calling you Wild? Because if you don't want me to say your name, then let me know. Wild, never call me Bobcat. Okay. Happy birthday, Wild. How does being 15 and old feel? Don't call 15 old, Ralph. Don't call 15 old. Because if 15 is old, then what the fuck does that make me and you? Like, bro. Lol, it's only old for Wild. True. True. I still feel 14. Well, you were 14 2 days ago, so yeah. You're not gonna feel 15 till like the end of 15. You know? I still don't feel 20 yet, personally. Personally, actually no, I do feel 20. I do feel 20 now. I'm in college and I have a driver's license now, you know. Yeah, I definitely feel 20. I definitely feel 20. I don't feel like a teenager anymore. If I didn't have a car, then I would have felt like a teenager, but I don't feel like a teenager. You boys got bills now. And bills ain't for teens. For most teens, because some have like single parents and they pay the bills even as a teenager. But yeah. My birthday was mid. Welcome to life, man. After you turn, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. After you turn like 13 years old, every birthday after that is just another day. You know, you just do like a small celebration. Unless you're like the day you turn 18, you do a big one, or the day you turn 21, you do a big one. Then after that, it's like when you turn 30, it's a big one. When you turn 40, it's a big one. 50, 60, 70, then 75. That one's like 5 years apart for some reason. But yeah. Today's my fiance's birthday. She's like 16 years older than you, Wild. Lol, so you can feel old. Well, so you can feel good that you aren't that old. Hey, 30s is still young, man. 30s is still, and this is coming from a 20-year-old. This is coming from a 20-year-old saying this, man. 30s is still young. 30s is still young. I'm not in my 30s, you know. I barely, you know, I didn't even experience my 20s yet. I'm 20, but I've only been 20 for like 5 months, you know, or like 4 months, whatever. I've only been 20 for a little bit, so I haven't experienced my 20s yet, and I could still say that, I think your 20s is gonna be shit. I think 20s is shit. I think your 30s is your best. I think your 30s is your prime. That's what I've heard everyone else say, and even if I had to take a guess, I'd say that too. Because your entire 20s, the reason why your 20s is fun because you're young and you get to party and stuff. But you don't have a lot of money. You're not stable. You know, you're either in school, like college, university, or you're just starting out a career and you're saving. You don't have a home yet. You don't have, you know, like, you don't have like children, a wife, a husband, whatever. Unless you marry young and have kids young, that's your choice. But most people don't until like their 30s. You know, your 30s, I feel like, is your prime, because in your 30s, if you did your 20s right, if you worked your ass off in your 20s, in your 30s, you have a home. You know, you have a home, you have a partner, whether it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever, if you're married or not. You might have children, you know, Might have a dog, a cat, a car. You know, you have life figured out when you're 30. And if you want to go out with your friends and have fun, you have the money to. Because at this point in your 30s, you're done school. You've built your career. You're working now. So you have the money to do what you want to do. Me personally, I feel like your 30s is your best years. And I'm not even... I pretty much didn't even start my 20s yet, and I'm saying this. So... my parents had me when they were both 27. Yeah, that's a reasonable age to have kids. I want to have kids when I'm like, yeah, 27, 28. That's around the time I want to have kids at. When I'm like 27, 28. 30 is absolutely still young, and it's arguably better decade. Exactly what I just said. Arguably a better decade over 20s because all your young money starts to roll in, lol. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Your entire 20s, everyone says 20s is the best decade. It's not, dude. Your entire 20s, you're working your ass off. You don't have time for anything because you have to work. You don't have money for anything because you have to save. You know? Your 20s is all for your future. Whatever you do in your 20s will affect the rest of your life. I'm being that ass. Whatever you do in your 20s will affect the rest of your life. You know? If you're lazy and you don't work, you don't go to school, you don't like do anything, whatever in your 20s, then you won't be stable in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you know? By that point, it's too late. By your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's too late. You messed up. That's what it is. Whatever you do in your 20s, work-wise, school-wise, financial-wise, money-wise, whatever you do in your 20s will affect the rest of your life. So your entire 20s, you're working your ass off to build the rest of your life. Then in your 30s, it's your last decade of being young and free, and you have the money because of what you did in your 20s. So that's why everyone says the 30s is the best years. So yeah, because you're stable in your 30s. You're stable in your 30s and you're still young enough and fit enough to go out and do shit. But yeah. This is a big ass bite. I've got to hop off in 5 minutes. Is all good. I think my parents had me. I'm pretty sure my parents are 7 years apart. Okay. My parents are 7 years apart. My dad is 55. My mom is 48. I'm 20. So my mom was 28 when she had me, and my dad was 35. When they had me, my mom was 28, my dad was 35. And my brother's 2 years older than me. So my mom was 26 and my dad was 33 when they had their first kid. So yeah, my mom married my dad when she was 19. I am currently, that's crazy to think about. I'm currently older than my mom was when she got married. Right now, I am older than how old my mom was when she got married. That is crazy to think about. My mom was 19 when she married my dad. My mom was 24. And my dad was a week away from 36 when they had me. Damn, that's a 12-year gap. That's what it was back in the day, man. That's what it was back in the day. My parents met because my dad's childhood best friend married my mom's sister. And they met through them. Like my aunt introduced my mom to my dad, and my dad's childhood best friend. They're divorced now. My aunt and my dad's best friend are divorced now. But that's how my parents met, through there. My parents are still married. My parents are have been married 29 years. Next year is their 30th. But yeah, my aunt introduced my mom to my dad, and my dad's childhood friend introduced my dad to my mom. That's how they met. And when they married, my mom was 19, my dad was 26, because they're 7 years apart. When they had my brother, my mom was 26 and my dad was 33. And when they had me, my mom was 28 and my dad was 35 when they had me. So yeah. My parents are 11 days apart. That's probably a really expensive 11 days for your parents. Oh, I forgot they're never mind, they're divorced. I forgot. I was gonna say, like, they have to spend money on each other back to back. I'll catch you in the next one on Lace. Thank you for stopping by. Gosh, my parents had like no age gap. Me and Julia are a month apart. Julia is January 4th, 2005. I'm February 13th, 2005. We're a month and a week apart. Me and Julia. Oh, we're a month and 9 days apart. They met at my mom's college party or something like that. Damn. I would ask my dad how they met, but he doesn't like talking about her. Well, I would understand why. You know, they're divorced. You know? So a little bit of pasta. That's cool. I've never dated someone my age. God damn. Me and my girlfriend met in high school, so this is a big bite. Oh yeah, man. Gonna quickly finish my pasta, chat. I literally just have like this much left. That's like 2 bites, dude. Boom. All right. Shiny hunting. Finish my food. No more distractions. Even in high school, I was dating the older chicks and only very assistant freshmen's lol. God damn. Bro was a player. I can't wait till my mustache grows. Well, you're 13, so it's gonna come soon. Bro, I need water, man. I'm Italian, so we are very hairy people. I had a mustache. I had a goatee. Okay, right now I have a goatee. I have the stash and the chin hairs. I've had a goatee since like I want to say the 3rd grade. And I'm not lying. I was 11 years old, I think, or I was either 10 or 11 when my mustache started growing. I was 10 or 11 years old when my mustache started growing. And I'm not even over exaggerating. I'm not lying. I'm not over exaggerating. My mustache started growing when I was like 10 or 11. I was in grade 3. I was in the 3rd grade. So yeah. That's the 5th. It's not the 5th here. Here it's the 3rd. Here pre-K. Or wait, no. Here kindergarten. In kindergarten you're like 5. Grade 1 you're 6. Grade 2 you're 7. Grade 3 you're Grade 3 you're 8. Grade 4 you're 9. Grade 5 you're wait, no, I was 13 in grade 6. If I was 13 in grade 6, grade 5 I was 12. Yeah, grade 5 I was 12. Grade 4 I was 11. Grade 3 I was 10, yeah. I was 10 in grade 3. Wait, I'm sure. Wait, you sure? I'm 13 in grade 8. Here we don't have grade 8. It ends at grade 6 here. Here elementary school ends at grade 6, and then you're in high school for 5 years. Then it's secondary 1, secondary 2, sec 3, sec 4, sec 5. And I was 18 in sec 5. And then after sec 5, you're done high school, and then it's off to college. Or a trade school, if you want to do like construction. You know? Also, you have 2 more baby years. Yeah, we have pre-K and kindergarten. Technically, elementary school, there is 8 grades, because pre-K, kindergarten, then grade 1 through 6. So technically, if you count pre-K and kindergarten, yeah, there's 8. But yeah. Yeah, it's 13 and 8th, 10th, 10 and 5th grade here. Goddamn. I was 13 in grade 6. "15 puts you in 10th grade. God damn. Here, where I live, we only have 13. If you think of it, there's 13 grades here where I live. Kindergarten, pre-K, that's 2. Grade 1 through, pre-K, kindergarten, that's 2. Then grade 1 through 6, that's 8. And then secondary 1 through 5, which is high school. Which will then bring it up to 13. So we have 13 total years of school. After that, you graduate. And then it's off to college, whatever you want to do as your career, actually. If you want to do construction, let's say you go into a trade school. You do a construction course for like a year and a half. Or if you want to do like, you want to be a doctor, you go to college, then you go to university for like 10 years. You know, then it's after high school, it's whatever career you're like, whatever schooling for what career you want to be. We have pre-K and kindergarten plus 1 to 12, so 14 years. Goddamn. Yeah, but did you see my sword shiny message. Where is it? Giuseppe, did you read my, no. Where the fuck was it? I don't think you sent me. All I see is you called me an unk, and then your message after that is can't wait till my mustache grows. So I don't think it's sent. But yeah. We survived the whole global pandemic. We're just that good. Oh my god. That is true. If you think of it, our years are literally going down in history, dude. Like, people are gonna learn about COVID in schools. We lived that. I wonder if people felt the same way during like the bubonic plague. I wonder if after the bubonic plague ended, the people who survived it were like, yo bro, we just lived the pandemic. People are gonna learn about this eventually. Like, I wonder if people said that after the bubonic plague ended. I wonder if anyone thought about that back then. Well, maybe they did for real. Because if you think of it, COVID, bro, people are gonna learn about that. You know, I think in schools they already teach it. You know? Bro, people who were born in 2020 are 5 years old now. The people who were born when COVID happened are going to kindergarten. They're learning, like, how to read and write now. If you think of it, they're learning how to read and write. Bro, they're probably doing show and tell with their toys in front of the class right now. That's what I did in kindergarten. I remember bringing my Batmobile to class, dude. Debbie, I wanted your opinion on something. I wanted to start some shiny hunts in Pokemon Sword, but I'm not able to stream the hunts. Should I hunt off stream or wait until I get a PC like November? Pump out content as quick as you can, dude. If I were you, pump out content as quick as you can. Instead of streaming it, maybe try just recording it, because it won't lag nearly as much if you record. Trust me, recording on OBS takes up like no effort compared to streaming. My PC lags when I stream. When I record, there's literally zero issue whenever I record. But yeah. I can't record neither. Okay. Maybe try changing your OBS settings. Try changing your OBS settings. Put like a less powerful setting so OBS doesn't like kill your PC. You know? Could check out your settings. I hit for 100k. Pro won. Bet on black then won. Let's go gambling. Oh my god. I did that every single YouTube tutorial. Tried custom and even uninstalling and reinstalling. God damn, bro. You might just have to wait till you get a PC or like clip it. Like maybe do clips if you hold the screenshot button on your Switch. I know it can only do 30 seconds, but if that's your only option currently and you want to pump a video out, then that's your only option. A lot of, by the way, chat, a lot of this hunt is just clips for me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of this hunt for me is just clips. But yeah. We're only at 770. For some reason, it feels like I've been live a lot longer than I actually have. I've only been live an hour, 32 minutes. Feels like I've been live for like 2+ hours. God damn. We're pushing 1,000 encounters today. I'm not stopping till we hit a K. But goddamn. No shiny Articuno. We also we passed the number of encounters it took to get Zapdos. We got Zapdos in 771. We're at 773 now for Articuno. So Zapdos is officially the quickest bird we've gotten. Because we obviously can't get Articuno any quicker. But yeah. Zapdos at 771 is still insane. It's so insane to think about that actually happened. I have a bad feeling about Articuno though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have a really bad feeling about Articuno. And I mean it's a feeling that like you know, it's a, I don't really know how to word this. It's a feeling that I should be feeling because we got Moltres in 1010, literally 1,010 encounters. We got Zapdos in 771. We're bound to go crazy for Articuno. I don't think at worst it will shine at 1 out of 4 odds. So around 1,000. 1 out of 4 is, I'm pretty sure, 1,014 encounters is 1/4. Think, or 1,012 encounters is 1/4. Because if the odds are 1 in 496, I might be wrong here, or like 40 something. I don't. Yeah, I'm definitely wrong. 1 in 496 divided by 4. 1,024. I was close. 1,024 is 1/4. I'd say 1,000 to 1,200. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. So far, chat, by the way, Moltres, we did it in 2 live streams. 1,010 encounters happened in the 2nd stream. Zapdos, we did it in 2 live streams. 771 happened in the 2nd stream. This is my 2nd stream for Articuno. So, if we're gonna follow the pattern of getting it in the 2nd stream, then we should get it today. If the pattern repeats itself. I would hope so, man. I was right about Zapdos, why not? I hope you're right, dude. I really hope you're right. Because, bro, I kept saying, I'm like, I think I could finish the living decks by the end of my summer. I kept saying that, like, over and over again. I'm like, I think I could finish this by the end of my summer. My summer ends on Wednesday, chat. I'm like, I'll go back to school on Wednesday. Not tomorrow, like next Wednesday. I go back to school, you know? So, and we're still 138 out of 151. This summer, I think I only got 3 shinies. No. That's a lie. I got like 4. Oh shit, man. I got 4 shinies. I got Jolteon. I got Eevee. I got Moltres, and I got Zapdos. Yeah, I really only got 4 shinies this summer. God damn, dude. Articuno was the hardest hunts left, right? Nope. We got all of the fossils. All of the fossils. Omnimite, Omnistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl. We got 5 fossil soft resets still. Articuno is the last legendary. We have Mewtwo, we have Zapdos, we have Moltres, and we got Mew in my video where I shiny hunted Mew. So, yeah. Yeah. Still got a lot. Geez, maybe just some wild encounters in Sword Shield. For the fossils? Can you do wild encounters for the fossils? I've been doing the fossils in Let's Go. Because I don't have to turn off the game. I have like 50 like dome fossil. I don't remember which is which, but the one for like the one for Onmite and Kabuto, I have 50 of each fossil. And the one for Aerodactyl, I have 25 fossils. So I don't even, in Let's Go, I don't even have to close the game. I just do 50 encounters of the fossils. If none were shiny, then I restart the game and I redo it. So I'm actually like, if there's any game that I'm going to soft reset the fossils in, it's going to be Let's Go, because I could do it the quickest. Because I have 50 of each fossil in Let's Go. So I could do 50 encounters per soft reset. You know, it does take a while to get to 50, but I have to mash A. You know, I just have to spam A compared to giving a fossil, not shiny, close the game, reopen, give it the fossil. Instead, I just give fossil, give fossil, give fossil until I reach 50, and then, oh, none were shiny, restart. I hope you get a double shiny. I hope, man. I really hope. Because that would make it so easy. But you know what I'm going to do? Let's say I get shiny Omnimite in like my 20th fossil check. Then I'm going to save there. So I do 30 encounters, reset, 30 encounters, reset, 30, like, you know. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I could check my chart right now. I'll tell you guys what we're missing, because we're not missing much, you know. We're 138 out of 151, you know. We're only missing 13 shinies. We're only missing 13. Now let's go Masuda. If I'm gonna Masuda hunt for them, I'm gonna do it in Scarlet Violet. But yeah. Which I don't think they're in Scarlet Violet, so I might have to do Sword Shield. I don't know. But yeah, we're missing 13 shinies for Gen 1. I'll let you guys know what we're missing right now. We're still missing Parasect, okay? But I've come to the conclusion, even though I have a shiny charm in Legends Arceus and I perfected Paris in my decks, I'm not gonna fucking do it in Legends. I've been trying for months. I've been doing Paris outbreaks for months. I've seen over 1,000 Paris in the last month in Legends Arceus and no shiny Paris. I don't even need Paris. I need Parasect, you know? So I'm giving up on Parasect in Legends. I'm going to do that in Let's Go. I'm going to end up doing it in Let's Go. So we still need Parasect. Okay. I still need Slowpoke. I have Slowbro, but I don't have Slowpoke. I keep getting outbreaks for it in Scarlet Violet, but I keep telling myself there is no way that I'm gonna do Slowpoke in Scarlet Violet without Herba Mystica. There's no way I'm gonna do it without Herba Mystica because it's such a hard shiny to see. And I don't have any Herba Mystica right now in Scarlet Violet. I don't. The new event that just got announced today with the Terra raids, you know, we have to do 1 million Terra raids in Scarlet Violet for everyone to unlock the shiny legendaries. I might as well do some Terra raids in Scarlet. Like, you know, I have an excuse to grind Terra raids now and get Herba Mystica. So like, I'm probably gonna grind Herba Mystica starting tomorrow. So that's good. That's really good. New event should be live at 8 p.m. EST. Tomorrow. It said tomorrow at 8 EST. It said it's actually, wait, but that's in Japan. They do Japanese time. I don't know, so it should be live tonight. I don't know. But it says 12. Yeah, so that's Japanese time zone. So yeah, it'll happen tonight then. I have a reason to grind Urban Mystico, but yeah. Slowpoke, I keep getting Outbreaks for it in Scarlet Violet. I just don't want to do it without Urban Mystico. Or else I'll do it in Let's Go. I also need Farfetch still. I tried doing a Farfetch Outbreak in Let's Go. I remember hitting a 100 catch combo for Farfetch in Let's Go. But then I was forced to update my Switch. So I had to close the game. So I could not finish that chain. But I remember doing Farfetch and Let's Go at some point. I just didn't finish it. So I have to go back to it. Then I'm missing Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. If I'm being honest, I don't really know where I'm going to get those yet. It's probably going to be in Let's Go. A lot of what I need left is in Let's Go. And I mean a lot of what I need left is in Let's Go. Kangaskhan. I could have gotten Kangaskhan in Sun and Moon when I was doing Cubone. When I was shiny hunting for Cubone SOS hunting, Kangaskhan had a 10% spawn rate, and I was really hoping that I would phase on a Kangaskhan while trying to do Cubone, but it didn't happen. So Kangaskhan is most likely gonna get done in Let's Go again. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, or maybe I'll do it in like an XY if you can. I don't know if you can like horde hunt it, let's say, in XY. I don't think you could. I have to really do research on Kangaskhan. I would prefer to do it in any other game other than Let's Go. Because catch comboing Kangaskhan is going to be so annoying. Or Violet if you get Urban Mystico. Just grind. I don't have Violet. I have Scarlet. So I can't do it in Violet. I'm missing Jinx. Jinx, I'm gonna do it in Let's Go. And I'm missing the fossils and then Articuno. So that's all I'm missing. 5 fossils, Articuno, then Parasect, Slowpoke, Farfetch, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Kangaskhan, and Jinx. That's all I'm missing left. Out of the 13 that I'm missing, 6 of them are soft resets. 5 fossils and 1 Articuno. Out of the 13 I'm missing, 6 are soft resets. So, yeah. It's kind of annoying. I have 7 wild spawns left. You know, all I'm missing is 7 wild spawns. 7 wild spawns and, yeah, 6 soft resets for the living decks. That's all I'm missing. 6 soft resets can be a lot, but I'm hoping for the best. I hope so too, man. I really hope so too. But yeah, maybe I'll like, maybe I can dual hunt. I don't know. I could try to dual hunt something. Like if I do more research on the Pokemon that I'm missing, let's say. I can't dual hunt Switch. That's the problem. I can't dual hunt anything on the Switch. If I dual hunt something, I have to do one thing on 3DS and one thing on Switch. Reason is because I gave my Switch 1 to my girlfriend, so I don't have my Switch 1 anymore. I only have my Switch 2. But even if I had my Switch 1, I still can't dual hunt because I only have 1 capture card. You know, I only have 1 capture card. So it's not even like I could dual hunt 2 things on the Switch, you know. So unless I spend like $350 on a second capture card, which why would I do that if I'm being honest? You know, I'd rather just hunt one thing at a time. If you're not seeing my messages, I don't mind, just worried maybe it's buggy. No, I'm just not reading messages right now. I'm kind of ranting a little bit. Today I saw no Switch Shield action How about we get the Hitmonlees and Sword Shield? I didn't really do much in Sword Shield, I'm not gonna lie, because shiny hunting in those games are kind of bad. That's the reason why I didn't really do it. Wow, you and Drew can run DAs with us now, lol. She doesn't have any Pokemon games. She only has 2 games on the Switch One. I gave her New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And I game share her because I don't have the cartridge for this, so I game share it every 14 days. I give her Mario Kart 8. So she has Mario Kart 8 and New Super Mario Bros. U. Those are the only 2 games she has on her Switch. But yeah, Animal Crossing. I told her not to buy Animal Crossing because there's a new one coming out supposedly. And Animal Crossing is not a massive game, so I'm sure it'll be on the Switch One. Give her Crossing. I don't have Animal Crossing. I don't have Animal Crossing on my Switch. But yeah. I never bought New Horizon. And I'm not gonna buy it because there's been heavy rumors and leaks that a new one's gonna come out soon. So I'm gonna buy the new one when it comes out. The last Animal Crossing I ever played, chat, was New Leaf. New Leaf on the 3DS was the last Animal Crossing game I played. But yeah. Imagine completing 2 of the same Pokedexes to get the legendary paradoxes. Oh, to get the legend paradox. But yeah, in Sword Shield, I didn't really do nothing. I didn't really do anything in Sword Shield for the shiny living dex. Because it's not really a good game to shiny hunt in, other than Dynamaxing and egg hatching. That's like the only good stuff. Like most people, when they shiny hunt in Sword Shield, they do Dynamaxes or egg hatches, because that's like the only good shiny hunting methods in Sword Shield. I did Pinsir in Sword Shield. I think Pinsir is the only shiny I got in Sword Shield for this challenge. It was Pinsir. Oh, I got Slowbro in Sword Shield, but that wasn't for the living dex. I got shiny Slowbro before I started doing the living dex. I got shiny Slowbro like way back in the day when I was doing Dynamaxes on like Solgaleo. So yeah, I out of my whole living dex for Gen 1, out of all of my Gen 1 living dex, there's only 2 shiny Pokemon that I got in Sword Shield, and it's Pinsir and Slowbro. Those are the only 2 shinies I got in Sword Shield for the Gen 1 living dex. Christian, what's good? I wouldn't mind doing Sword Shield Hitmonchan, but like, I don't know, maybe I'll egg hatch for them some way. I don't know. I have to figure it out, but yeah, I have 7 wild spawns left, you know? I only have 7 wild spawns left. There's not much I can do for the last 7. You know, Let's Go is the most reliable, but I would like to dual hunt everything. I would like to dual hunt everything from now on. You know, like, because this is starting to get long. The living dex, we started chat. When did we start the living dex? It was like in March when I started the living dex. That was when I started it. It's gotten so long I don't even remember what I did before the living dex. That's how long it's gotten. I don't even remember what I was streaming before this. Oh yeah, shiny hunting 100 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. I shiny hunted 100 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, and then Then I tried to do a black-white Nuzlocke, and that didn't work because my PC would lag while playing a ROM. And then last minute, I decided, you know what? Let me do a Gen 1 Living Dex. Last minute. I didn't even plan the Gen 1 Living Dex. I just started it last minute because I had nothing else to stream, and the black-white Nuzlocke didn't work because my PC's not good enough. So I last minute decided to do this challenge. So it's been taking a long time, but the 3DS definitely helped. Getting the 3DS halfway through definitely helped. As soon as I got the 3DS, we started banging out shinies. So, and I'm preparing myself for Gen 2 already, chat. I've been prepping myself for Gen 2 because we're gonna jump straight into the Gen 2 Living Dex as soon as we finish the Gen 1 Living Dex. I think on live stream, we're always going to stream Living Dex on live stream. Unless like when ZA comes out, we're going to stream ZA for a little bit and then we're going to go back to Living Dex. But yeah. But yeah, I have a copy of Heart Gold coming in the mail this week. It should come in anywhere between yesterday to August 1st is when it'll come in the mail, it says. So I should be getting my copy of Heart Gold this week or sometime next week. So yeah, 825 encounters already. Yeah, it's really fast on 3DS, really fast. Anyone else think Dragonite kind of mid? Yeah, what we were saying earlier, Christian, is that Mega Dragonite looks like it could be a past Paradox version of Dragonite. It doesn't look like a Mega, it looks like a Paradox form. A past Paradox form. I started organizing Pokemon Home. Even me, I started putting in stuff like shinies in Home that are not from Gen 1. Like I started just organizing all my shinies in general. And I by the way, chat, when we get to Gen 4, we might finish it in like a month. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We might finish the Gen 4 Living Dex in like a month. I'm missing like maybe 20 Pokemon in Gen 4. So yeah. Gen 4 is gonna get finished so quickly. But yeah, like I was saying, I've already started not working on Gen 2. I haven't tried into anything in Gen 2 yet, but I've started like preparing for it. Like I know where I'm gonna get everything. I've been playing through a copy of Pokemon Crystal very slowly, but I've been playing through a virtual console copy of Crystal, but it works with transporter and all that stuff, you know. So I've been doing Pokemon Crystal very slowly. Again, copy of Heart Gold coming in the mail soon. Heart Gold's gonna help out a ton with the baby Pokemon, you know. And yeah, we're gonna do Gen 2 right after we finish Gen 1, that's for sure. But what I was saying, and Ralph, I feel like you're the perfect person to ask this question to, since you know a lot more about shiny hunting than me. We had a debate on stream not long ago where I was saying that I am like pretty positive there's only 100 Pokemon in Gen 2, okay? I am pretty positive that you can get the entirety of the Gen 2 shiny Dex from just Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Crystal, Scarlet Violet, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You know, or you don't even need Heart Gold, Soul Silver, actually. You don't even need Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You could do Crystal, Scarlet Violet, Ultra and Ultra Moon, and Legends Arceus. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty positive you can get every single Gen 2 Pokemon that's ever been released in those 4 games. Shiny. Crystal, Ultra Moon, Scarlet Violet, and Legends Arceus. I'm pretty positive that you can get every single Generation 2 Pokemon in those 4 games. That sounds about right, yeah. And the only reason why you need Crystal is for Celebi. The one and only reason why you need Crystal is Celebi. So, I like Kyurem. It's a good Pokemon. I love Kyurem, dude. Because, like, even the baby Pokemon, let's say, you could do all the baby Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Every baby Pokemon is in Legends Arceus. Magby, Elekid. I don't think Smoochum. Smoochum is not in Legends. You know? That's like the only game. Or that's like the only one. Yeah, I was thinking Crystal Celebi. That's the only reason why you need Crystal. The only reason why you need Crystal is for Celebi. It's the only reason. Or even if you really wanted to go there too, you don't even need Crystal. You could swap out Crystal for Pokemon Go. You know, you could, if you really want to, you could swap out Crystal for Pokemon Go. Because you could get Shiny Celebi in Pokemon Go. I have a Shiny Celebi in Pokemon Go, you know? So if I really wanted to, I could just bin Crystal and just transfer it from Go. You know? But I'm not gonna do that. Truba, no Pokemon Go. Yeah, I said in a stream like maybe last week, I said I'm only gonna use Pokemon Go for my living decks if I'm forced to. I'm only gonna use Go if I'm forced to. Like for example, shiny, what's a shiny that's only in Go? That's not in main series anymore. Jirachi. Shiny Jirachi. I'm pretty sure you can't get Shiny Jirachi currently in a main series game. You could in Pokemon Go. So for Jirachi, I would be forced to use Pokemon Go. You know? I'm only gonna use Pokemon Go if I'm absolutely forced to. Or like a Melmetal. A Melmetal. You can get Shiny Meltan in Let's Go. If you complete the Pokedex in Let's Go, in Pokemon Home you get a Shiny Meltan, but you can't evolve Meltan unless you're in Pokemon Go. The only way to evolve Meltan is in Pokemon Go. So you could get a Shiny Meltan in Pokemon Home by completing your home dex for Let's Go, but you can't get a Shiny Melmetal unless you evolve your Shiny Meltan in Go. So Shiny Melmetal, I'd be forced to use Go. You know, that's like oh, and Genesect and Deoxys. Well, Deoxys you could do Fire Red. Deoxys I could buy a copy of Fire Red and I could do it in Fire Red. Genesect, you can't. Genesect is Pokemon Go only. You know? Chuba 400 Meltan candy. I have so much Meltan candy. I have so much. I think Meltan is the Pokemon I have the most candy for in Pokemon Go. I have 2,587 candy for Meltan. I have 2,734 Meltan XL candy in Pokemon Go. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. God damn. Colton, if you do a daily boxes, you'll have thousands of candies. I do, but I only have like 20. You got a pineapple, man. The reason why I have so much is because when I was trying to, I'm trying to get platinum medal for everything in Pokemon Go. when I was trying to get the platinum steel type medal, catch 2,500 steel type Pokemon to get the platinum medal, I was doing Meltan boxes daily for that. Because the Meltan boss, it lasts for an hour. And it's still like the old incense updates. You don't have to be walking for Meltan to spawn. Incenses now, daily incense, normal incense, and even gimme ghoul bags or coin bags, you have to be walking for them to spawn, or else you get one spawn every 5 minutes. Meltan boxes are OG. They didn't touch that. Every minute one spawns, and you have an hour, so you get 60 spawns per box, you know. So that's what I was doing. But yeah. I seen someone with 40k EV candy. It was the first person to hit 1 billion Stardust. God damn. I think I know what you're talking about too. It's that I don't know his name. This is gonna sound wrong, but it's that Asian guy. I don't know his name. But yeah. The only reason I wanted Meltan is because Gigantamax. You get one for linking Pokemon Go. Yeah, in Sword Shield. You get a G-Max Mel medal for linking Pokemon Go to your Switch. I still have over 1k regular candy and 1.2 XL candy from Meltan. And I have 2 fully maxed out. Lol. God damn. Yeah, I have a level 51. Bro, I have 2,000 XL candy for it. 2,700 XL candy for it. I think I have 1 level 51, and then I have 1 that I brought to 2,500 for Great League and Go Battle League, because you could just burn blocks with it. It gets its charge attack so easily, and you just burn blocks and Go Battle League. Yeah, mine is my ninth best, no, my 8th best CP at 4,035. My highest CP Pokemon in Pokemon Go is Zacian. Sword form Zacian. It's a shiny one too. Shiny sword form Zacian. At 4,816 CP. But yeah. I have a 100% IV gimme ghoul. I spelled wrong. Sorry, it's all good. God damn, dude. I actually recently, during the Gimme Ghoul event, the 9th anniversary Pokemon Go event, I got a shiny Gimme Ghoul. And I evolved it. I finally hit 999 Gimme Ghoul coins. I evolved my shiny Gimme Ghoul into a shiny Goldengo. And that was my Pokedex Goldengo. In Pokemon Go, was a shiny Goldengo. So yeah. I got you know, I got Melmetal now, I got Goldengo now. The only really hard Pokemon Go Pokemon that I haven't gotten to my Dex yet is Zygarde 50% and Zygarde 100%. I just don't walk enough routes for it. You need like 150 Zygarde cells for it. You need 150 Zygarde cells. Because it takes 50 Zygarde cells to get from 10% to 50%. And then it takes 100 cells to get from 50% to 100%. So I want silver starring Goldango. I just want one more in case it'll never release. In mainline games, it's true. Cause yeah, I think honestly, I think when I get to Gen 9 eventually, I might have to use Pokemon Go for Goldango and Gimmighoul. Actually, now that I think of it, might be forced for the living dex. Might be forced to use Goldango and Gimmighoul. Because let's be real, by the time I hit Generation 10 in the living dex, Generation 12 might even be out by the time I hit like Gen 9. You know? Or like Generation 11 might be out by the time I hit Gen 9. But yeah. I don't know, I feel like it'll get easier after I pass Gen 5. The living dexes. I think Gen 1 is kind of hard a little bit. It's kind of hard. You know, it's the second biggest generation, 151. Black White is the biggest with like 157 or something like that. You know, Black White Gen 5 is definitely, when it comes to the living dexes, Gen 5 is definitely going to be the hardest one. The hardest one, 100%, man. I just really hope that by the time I actually manage to finish all of these living dexes, I hope Pokemon Bank is still alive. That's all I hope for. I hope Pokemon Bank is still alive by the time I finish these living dexes. Or at least till I get till modern Pokemon, you know? Because the newer generations, like Gen 6, for example, Gen 6, Gen 7, you don't really need Bank anymore. Because you can get all those Pokemon on the Switch, you know? After, or Gen 5 and everything before, or mainly Gen 5, actually. Gen 5 is like the only generation that you actually like physically cannot get everything on the Switch. In Gen 5, you can't get everything on the Switch, to my knowledge at least. Realistically, Gen 1 through 4, I could do it all in BDSP if I really wanted to. You know, I could do it all in BDSP if I really wanted to. Gen 1 through 4. I don't even need the 3DS era. Gen 1 through 4. It's just more annoying to do it in BDSP. But yeah. It's mainly Gen 5. Gen 5, you can't really do it all on Switch. Gen 6, Gen 7, you could do a large portion of it on Switch. Probably all of it. 8 and 9, it's only on Switch. So yeah. You know, at least, like, I at least want to finish Gen 5 before Bank closes. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm worried about my Gen 5 progress because I don't have a DA. Or a DS, he's trying to say. Yeah, that's the issue. I think Zapdos escaped the PC and caused thunderstorm. Oh my god. Yeah, I made my PC crash last time. But yeah, Gen 5 is like really, I mean, hey, if we get Gen 5 remakes, if you think of it, as soon as we get Gen 5 remakes, then we could officially get Gen 1 through 9 all on the Switch. Once Gen 5 remakes come out, then we don't need the DS and 3DS era anymore. If you think of it, that's very true actually. Once we get Gen 5 remakes, you do not need the DS or 3DS, Game Boy DS or 3DS era anymore, because you'll be able to get every single Pokemon on the Switch. Even if legendaries are shiny locked, because you could do legendaries in Dynamax Adventures. Dynamax Adventures kind of saves us. Not gonna lie. It kind of saves the Switch era. Because it's like the only good game to shiny and legendaries in, you know? BDSP, Let's Go, and Dynamax Adventure Sword Shield are like the only Switch Pokemon games that legendaries are shiny huntable in. I think we're gonna end up having to use Masuda and BDSP. Might get the shiny charm for real. I'm gonna do the shiny charm in BDSP soon. Obviously, I'm gonna eventually make a video. I just need to buy a copy of Black 2, White 2, but eventually I'm gonna make a video where I get the shiny charm in every Pokemon game. Not too sure if that's gonna be possible. But we're gonna make it work. But yeah, I have to try to make it work. Black 2, White 2 is gonna be the hardest one for that. But yeah, back to what I was saying over living dexes. You know, Gen 5 is the hardest one. After Gen 1, I feel like Gen 2, 3, and 4 are gonna be very easy. Gen 2 and 4 specifically. 3 is gonna be fairly easy too, just because of Oras. You know, I can get a lot of the shinies in Oras. Horde hunting, Poke Radar, chain fishing, bro. I can get so much of that, even in XY, dude. XY and Omega Ruby off Sapphire is gonna be a breeze for Oras. I mean, for Gen 3. I'm most likely gonna play Oras and XY when, like, for like 90% of the Gen 3 living decks. You know, Gen 2, again, like I said earlier, you really only need 4 games: Legends Arceus, Scarlet Violet, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Crystal. You know, you really only need those games. And realistically, you don't even need Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You could do Lugia, Ho-Oh, Suicune, Entei, Raikou, all in Crystal. Do them all in Crystal. Odds are higher though, but you could do them all in Crystal. Basically, you only need 3 games for Gen 2. But yeah. Sinnoh Gen 4 is gonna be a fucking breeze, man. That's by far gonna be the easiest one. Like, without a doubt, man. There's only 107 Sinnoh Pokemon, and I already ticked off some of the hardest ones. Arceus, dude, I have shiny Arceus already. I literally ticked off the hardest ones. Legendaries, okay, I have a lot of legendaries actually to get in Sinnoh, you know. In Sinnoh, there's actually quite a bit of legendaries. But when I get the shiny charm in BDSP, I'm gonna end up getting Manaphy. Phione, I just need an Egg Hatch and Scarlet Violet. I think I'm gonna dual hunt for the legendaries in Sinnoh. I'm gonna do Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Dynamax Adventures most likely. You know, cause there's so much legendaries in that game. There's, bro, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, Regigigas, Giratina, Cresselia, Manaphy, Phione, not Manaphy. That's how you say it. Yeah, Manaphy. That's how you say it, right? Or is Manaphy the... Manaphy might be... No, that's Mantine I was thinking about, yeah. Manaphy, Phione, Darkrai, Shaman. Shaman might be hard, because I already caught it in BDSP. And I did not shiny hunt it. I have shiny Shaman in Pokemon Go, if anything. So I might be forced to use Pokemon Go for Shaman. Even Darkrai might be a little hard. I never did the BDSP Darkrai event, but I'm not sure if I ever claimed it. So Darkrai might be hard too. I've never done Darkrai in BDSP. I haven't caught it yet. Haven't even encountered it yet in BDSP. I'm unsure if I've claimed that event though. So Darkrai I might be forced for Pokemon Go too. which I have a shiny Darkrai in Pokemon Go, so I already have one in Pokemon Go. So, but yeah, raids now. Yeah, it's in raids if anything. But yeah, I'd rather do it if I could do it in the main series game. I'd rather do it in the main series game. But if I already caught it or did the event, like Shaman, for example, I don't know if you could get shiny Shaman in Platinum without an event. I don't know. Maybe if I buy a copy of Platinum. I don't know. I hate I missed Darkrai and Shaman. I have the Shaman. I mean, I have the shinies from old events, but I wanted to hunt them. Yeah, I'm really pissed that cause bro, like BDSP came out before I was a Pokemon YouTuber, and I wasn't really a shiny hunter too hard. Like I would shiny hunt, but nothing crazy. Like I would shiny hunt mostly in Pokemon Go back then, because the odds were really good. And Legends Arceus. Like before I became a Pokemon YouTuber, the only shinies I ever got were random shinies. I never shiny hunted anything until I started making YouTube videos for Pokemon. Other than that, I would shiny hunt in Pokemon Go, because like I love Pokemon Go. I absolutely love Pokemon Go. And I would shiny hunts in Legends, because Legends was just super easy, you know. Otherwise I would have kept my Shaman. I would have kept Shaman. Like in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, actually you get the gift Poipole after defeating Zekrom. I did not accept the gift. You could always go back and take the gift Poipole. I did not accept the gift Poipole at the end of Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, because I want to save it for shiny hunting, because you could shiny hunt the gift Poipole. So I did not claim it, because eventually I'm going to shiny hunt it. But yeah. I need to go back and give Pokemon Legends Arceus another chance. Had barely 100 hours played, but every other game has over 1k, if not 2k. God damn, dude. I loved Legends Arceus. That, if I'm being honest, one of the main reasons why I had such high hopes for Legends EA is because of the name Legends. I love Legends Arceus so much. So I'm like, oh my god, ZA is gonna be crazy good. From the trailers we've seen so far, it doesn't look like it's gonna be better than Arceus, but should still be a good game. Oh my god. Almost at 1,000 encounters, chat. Almost pushing to 1k. We're gonna end it at 1k, so. I found shiny Petalil. Nice, dude. Never really been a huge Petalil fan, but still nice shiny. Oh, my 3DS is piping hot, man. This thing is piping hot. So I cannot wait to play through Hard Gold Soul Silver. Can't wait to play through it, man. Chat quiet today, so plenty of space to run it up. Yeah, just grinding stars, dude. Get the bag, dude. Secure the bag. I love starter hunts in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Yeah, apparently they're the fastest Pokemon games to shiny hunt starters in. Wish I could check all 3 in all games. I know. It's the only one that you could actually see if they're shiny when you're picking your starter. You know? Normally, you shiny check your starter after you've already chosen it and thrown it into battle. Gen 2, man, you get to see if it's a shiny before you even pick it. Too bad starters will be locked forever now. Yep, they want you to egg hatch them now. That's what they want you to do, man. They want you to egg hatch them. Sorry I left for a bit to take care of my sister. It's all good, bro. Luckily, I don't hate Masuda anymore, lol. My luck got a lot better. Even with the best luck in the world, I'll always hate Masuda. Even if I go under odds every single time I do Masuda, I will always hate it. I'll always hate it, dude. I don't know what it is with Masuda, man. I always, with Masuda hunting, I always get extremely lucky or super unlucky. That, like, it's always one of the two. It's never like, oh, my odds are 1 in 512. Oh, I got the shiny at like 480. It's never that. It's either, oh, my odds are 1 in 512. I got the shiny in like 30, or I got the shiny in like 2000. You know, that's what my luck is with Masuda. It's never like never in the middle. It's always either extremely good or extremely bad. Yeah. I only like the shiny. I don't like shiny Petal. We have surpassed 900. We're at 902 now. It's the final 98 encounters of the stream. Oh my god. Pincer, bless you, lol. I would have did another Masuda instantly. What did we do after Pincer? I don't even remember. That's how long this hunt's been going on. Let me check, actually. Let me go back in the stream VODs. Let's check the date. The date of of when we started the living decks. Because it was so long ago, man. Feels like so long ago. We started March 12th. January, February, March, April. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 4 months and 10 days we've been at it for. March 12th, it's July 22nd. 4 months and 12 days. Or 4 months and 10 days. It's taken. And I think when I started doing this, I think I had like 44 or 46, something like that, out of 151. Day one of doing the living decks, I already had like 44 Gen 1s just from past games. Or like past shiny hunts. So realistically, I only had to shiny hunt like Like maybe 112, you know, or something. I'd do like maybe 110 shinies. And now we're on the final 13. We're on the final 13. And like I said earlier, 6 of them are soft resets. And 7 of them are wild spawns. So this is our final 3DS soft reset. I'll guess 1,024 encounters for the shiny. That's exactly 1/4. 1,024 is exactly 1/4. Working on Rufflet now to get Braviary. I actually got a random shiny Rufflet in Pokemon Go last week. Last week, just randomly, I was on a hike. I was on a hike with my girlfriend. We hiked up a mountain, and I just got a random shiny Rufflet, which is really cool. Immediately evolved into Braviary. But yeah. I got shiny Galarian Meowth and Beldum right before I joined stream today. That's sick, dude. Shiny Beldum is so sick. I know I like math, that number is 2/8. For OG odds. This game is not OG odds, this game is Fortnite 6. So. All right. I think after today's stream, like I said earlier, I gotta record voiceovers for YouTube Shorts. Once I finish doing that, probably gonna cash combo something. That's pronounced 2 to the power of 8. Probably gonna catch combo Paris after today's stream. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make it to 1K encounters. I'm going to record voiceovers, and then I'm gonna catch combo for Paris. Whenever I get Oddish, I'm going for Staryu line and Let's Go. I love the Staryu line in Let's Go. It looks so good. Especially Starmie. Shiny Starmie and Let's Go looks so sick, dude. So sick. Debbie, when will you invite me for a collab? I don't know, man. I haven't done a collab in a hot minute. But... Debbie, I have a question. As a dyslexic person, do you expect people to correct you, or do you not? Like, I don't really care. I don't care if they do or don't, if I'm being honest. Staryu and Goldeen lines are the main two I think I can think about, and maybe Pinsir too. Nice, bro. Pinsir and Let's Go. That means play Eevee. That means play Let's Go Eevee. I have shiny Pinsir and Let's Go, but it's from Go. Only transferred it in to get the shiny charm. We're almost at 1,000. Almost at 1,000. If I have is that leaf green? Oh, let's go Eevee. If I had let's go Eevee, still looking for a used complete copy of Pikachu. Why a complete copy specifically, so you don't have to replay the whole game? Because save data is on the consoles, not cartridges. Zempe pizza when? What? I found a shiny with rare mark. Nice, bro. I want the box art. Keep finding used ones. In a donor. Oh, okay, in the donor box. I got the digital version of the game. I didn't get the box for Pikachu and Eevee. I got Let's Go Pikachu because I had a like Nintendo Switch Online game voucher, whatever, where I was able to get 2 games for the price of 1. So I paid for the price of 1 game and I got Let's Go Pikachu and I pre-ordered Mario Wonder. That's what I got with the voucher. I got Let's Go Pikachu and I pre-ordered Mario Wonder. So yeah, pretty sick. We are almost at a K. Almost at 1K, chat. No shiny Articuno on 929. My ZA digital copy is paid for from winning Nintendo cards in streams. That's cool. No, but still physical. Still a big physical copy enjoyer. Yeah, I buy I'm still buy a physical copy eventually. What I did was me and my brother always give each other games for birthdays and stuff. My birthday was in February. Pre-orders obviously weren't live in February, whatever. But he asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I told him, I'm like, when Legend ZA pre-orders go live, can you pre-order it for me? And he's like, yeah, what do you want, the Switch 1 version, the Switch 2 version? I'm like, by then I should have my Switch 2. I'm like, by then I'll probably buy Switch 2 or whatever. So I told him to give me Switch 2 version. And yeah, when pre-orders went live, the day pre-orders went live, my brother pre-ordered for me the Switch 2 version, and then I bought my Switch 2 the same day. So yeah. My brother pre-ordered ZA for me, the Switch 2 version of ZA, the physical copy. So yeah. Jeppe, what if for the last encounter you walk for 17 seconds, then spin for 8 seconds before encountering? Why? Why so specific? Would your brother ever join you for a stream? Maybe have him help you out during the boss battle. My brother is not actually like a big Pokemon guy. The only Pokemon game my brother has ever played is Legends Arceus. He's not a he plays the card game. That's it. He plays the card game. He built a deck for like TCG, like the actual game, not Pocket. I mean, he plays TCG Pocket. My brother, he plays the actual TCG card game. He plays TCG Pocket. He plays Pokemon Go, and he just recently, only because of the Switch 2, he bought Legends Arceus when Legends Arceus came out. But he did not start playing it until he got a Switch 2. The only Pokemon game my brother's ever played is Legends Arceus. He doesn't know like really anything about Pokemon. So he can't really help me for anything, or like be in a stream, whatever, but Julia is back in. We are at 940. 60 more encounters to go till 1,000. Being on stream would be fun. I would want you on stream eventually. Come on, man. No shiny under a K. So close to 1,000, dude. Can we get a shiny under 1,000? Can it happen? Will it happen? It can happen, but will it happen? Is the real question. Because it definitely can happen. Let's hope it happens, man. We can play some Mario Kart and hopefully won't rage like I usually do. That would be fun. Mario Kart stream. 25th place is crazy. Oh my god. Imagine getting last place in stream Mario Kart World. That'd be crazy, man. The rage you would have would be so insane. And leave your house. I would rage quit and leave your house. Oh my god. All right, 950. 50 more to go. Final 50 encounters of the stream. Come on, chat. Give us some shiny luck. Give us some shiny luck. Hey, we got shiny Arceus in 955. Let's see if we can get shiny Articuno in 955. Imagine. So far, my longest ever soft reset hunt has been Mewtwo. I got Mewtwo in like 3,000 something. It was like 3,300 or some shit like that. Wait, no. I got Mudkip in much longer. I think I did like 5,000 encounters for Mudkip in Pokemon Emerald. When I did the PokeTuber shiny hunt, and Party Arlie told me to get a shiny Mudkip from Gen 3. I think I did that one in like 5,000 something encounters. That's been my longest soft reset hunt. Shiny Doduo, nice, dude. I thought that was shiny for a second. I don't know why, but I thought that was shiny for a sec. I really did. But goddamn. Lol, you're cracking up. Shiny madness is setting in. Yup. The worst part of shiny madness is when you're in denial. That's the worst part. The worst part of shiny madness is when you're at like 3,000 or like 4,000 encounters, or your over odds, and you start to be like, did I miss the shiny and I reset over it? And then eventually, if you go even further, you get to a point where you start to believe that it's shiny locked. I've definitely been at that point before, where I've started to believe that what I was shiny hunting for was shiny locked. I'm like, can you even get it? Is it even possible? Oh my god. Lol, resetting gets so slow when you start to doubt it. I know. And grinding Mario Kart, so for sure you're gonna win. Mario Kart 8 is very different to Mario Kart World. So. Well, I googled if Regigigas was shiny locked when I reached 10,000 encounters. I would have googled it a long ass time ago, bro, but oh my god. On my back. I haven't streamed for 3 hours in a hot minute. Normally my PC crashes before I hit 3. Lately my PC's been dying and crashing before I've hit like 2.5 hours live. Well, I looked it up when I started to hunt. I just needed to reconfirm. That's shiny madness for sure. That is definitely shiny madness. Oh my god. I've definitely been to that point before. I've never reached 10k encounters before, but I've definitely been to that point where I start to question if what I'm doing is even possible. But yeah. Oh my god. Gonna drink Monster before the plane so I stay up the whole time. I don't know if you should drink Monster before your plane flight. Because then if you start to worry when you're on the plane, then your heart's gonna be pumping like crazy. I would drink a coffee, not a Monster, before your flight. Well, I got everything else so fast in BDSP. I thought something was wrong. Well, you did Regigigas in BDSP. I would have done Regigigas in Sword Shield. Like those Dynamax dens that you find in like the... What's that place called? Like the Great Overworld or something? I don't remember what that place is called, if I'm being honest. Or like the open area or whatever. Lol, why do you want to stay up on a plane? We are almost done. Almost at 1,000. Could we get super lucky, man? Super lucky, please, please, please. Like, actually. I have 5 more soft reset hunts to do for Gen 1. Like, come on. And we're starting Gen 2, like, right after we finish Gen 1. All I have legendary-wise Gen 2 is Ho-Oh. I'm gonna have to do Lugia, Suicune, Entei, Raikou, Celebi. Ah. Do you stream? I don't stream Thursday. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays. Thursday I'm probably working. Unless I have enough vacation days to stay home Thursday. I'm gonna ask tomorrow at work for my accumulated vacation days. I'll catch you in the next one, Colton. But yeah, if I have 4 accumulated vacation days, I'm gonna take this Thursday, next Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. If I only have 3 vacation days, then I'm just gonna take next Monday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and I'm gonna work this Thursday and stay up all night because I'm gonna track your flight. Thursday night I'm not sleeping at all. Thursday night I should get a shit ton of YouTube stuff done. I have an excuse to grind out YouTube shit, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna stay up all night to track her flight, and I'm gonna edit like as much YouTube shorts as I can. I'm gonna shiny hunt as much as I can for this. I'm gonna take advantage of that 48 hours being away. And if I could manage to get that Thursday off work too, if I could not work Thursday, then I literally have all of Thursday home, not sleeping throughout the night, and all of Friday home. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much shiny hunting done, dude. I'm gonna get so much shiny hunting done. You should sleep. Nah, I have an excuse to get YouTube stuff done. I have an excuse. I'm probably not even gonna do any soft resets. I'm just gonna do my last 7 wild encounters. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my last 7 wild encounters. Bro. Come on. Almost done here. Final 16 encounters. Could we get it under 1,000? We have 15 more tries. Come on, chat. Give us that shiny luck. Give us that Moltres and Zapdos shiny luck. So far, Moltres has been the only one to go over 1,000, and it was literally 1,010. So we were not far over 1,000, you know. Come on. That was such a fast encounter. Oh my god. I gotta start holding my joystick up the second I load in. Bro, I walked there immediately. That's so much faster than what I've been doing, man. Final 10. Final 10, chat. Will we get a shiny Articuno on our next 10 encounters? That'd be insane. That would be insane. Watch it be $9.99. Watch the shiny come at $9.99. $9.99 would be a fire reset count, lol. Who was it last stream that told me they got a shiny at $9.99? Someone told me that. I don't remember who it was. I think someone said they got theirs, then can't remember who. Yeah, I don't remember who or what shiny it was. But I remember someone last stream told me they got a shiny in $9.99 encounters. Come on, chat. Could we get the shiny in our final 5? Come on, spam that emoji, man. Spam that emoji. Final 5 right here. Final 5 of the stream. And final 5 till we hit 4 digits. come on, shiny. I pray, man. Ah, come on, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Better be shiny. No! We're on 998 now. Come on, man. I hope we get it before 2K. If we get it before 2000, I'll be so happy, man. I will be the happiest shiny hunter in the world if we could get shiny Articuno before 2000. 999. 999. Will it shine at 999? Oh, bro, imagine. All right, final encounter of the stream, and this is our 1000th encounter now. We have hit 4 digits, chat. Will it shine? Ah, come on, man. Come. Hopefully we get it under 2K. Hopefully we get it under 2K. Anyway, chat. It's been a pleasure streaming to y'all today. I appreciate every single one of you that like, subscribe, viewed, chatted with me, all that type of stuff. I released, to those of you who are TCG fans, over on my second channel, I released a video where I opened up a Black Bolt ETB. So go check that out if you haven't already. My second channel should be in the description. I'm not too sure if it is. If not, then you'll be able to find it if you just go on my channel, go to the home tab on my channel and scroll all the way down. You should see my second channel there. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. And yeah, my next stream will be Friday, 6 p.m. EST. I won't get sleep before that stream, so probably won't be a long one, but Friday, 6 p.m. EST will be my next stream. So yeah, I'll catch y'all then. Hopefully we get shiny Articuno. Peace.